If the idea of squirting this into your eyes is less painful than doing the task you've been putting off for weeks, I've got a foolproof hack, or at least one that just works for me every single time. I pretend that someone sat next to me, and I know that sounds completely fucking weird, but I walk someone through step by step exactly what I'm doing out loud. I kind of pretend that I'm sat next to someone who has no idea what's going on. And I'm like, oh, you don't know how to do this? Well, here, let me show you. And then I do the task because my brain stops receiving what I'm doing as, oh, you've got to do this thing that you don't want to do. And it transforms it into you get to share knowledge, you get to share information with someone. And I love doing that. So it's not like the task is changing, but the framing of it is changing. Apparently, that's enough. And I don't know if it's going to be like universally as genius as it feels for me, but it's really not actually that far away from how I think when I'm working through things. I don't think in isolation. I work through talking things through with someone, an imaginary someone. There's always a conversation happening in my head, someone I'm explaining something to in order for my brain to work through things in the way that I need it to get to the end point. I'm constantly arguing for one point, and then the other side of my brain, whoever the fuck that is, will go, okay, but what about this? And that helps me, I suppose, in essence, be my own devil's advocate. And honestly, it really genuinely is very helpful for working through things. But it explains a lot about why I live alone. It isn't necessarily so great when you wake your flatmate up at 2 a.m. because you're talking through the nuances of quantum mechanics into the butter in the fridge. So yeah, but it works. And if your brain needs an audience, even if it's a completely fictional one, to work through something, you're not weird. Y- No, you're probably a bit weird, but at least you're weird with me. You're wired relationally. Interesting, isn't it? Hopefully that helps. Let me know how you get on.